When you look around, everything is made of matter. But matter isn't all the same. It comes in four main states: solid, liquid, gas, plasma. Let's see how they stack up. First, solids. Imagine an ice cube. Solids keep their shape and don't flow. Particles packed tightly together, barely moving. That's why solids are hard and can't be squished easily. Now, liquids like water. Liquids flow and take the shape of their container. They keep the same volume. Particles are close but slide past each other. That's why you can pour water, but you can't pour an ice cube. Next up, gases like steam. Gases spread out to fill any space. Particles zoom around freely. So gases don't have a set shape or volume, and they can be squished more than solids or liquids. Finally, plasma. Glowing light inside a plasma ball. Plasma is like a super-energized gas, where particles break apart into charged bits. It doesn't have a fixed shape or volume, and it can conduct electricity. Let's compare them side by side. Solids are rigid, liquids flow, gases fill any space, and plasma is wild and electric. Each state is unique, and together they make up the universe around us. Let's zoom in for a closer look what's happening inside matter. If you could shrink down and peek at a drop of water under a microscope, you'd see something surprising. Tiny particles like pollen grains jittering and darting around in all directions. This restless movement is called Brownian motion. But why do these bits of pollen move on their own? It's not magic, it's science. Water might look still to our eyes, but its particles are always on the move, zipping, bumping into anything in their path. When invisible water molecules collide with pollen grains, they push and nudge them, making the grains jiggle randomly. Watch these close-up animations. Arrows show the pollen grains getting hit from all sides by water molecules. Sometimes more hits come from one direction, making the grain jump that way. This motion is unpredictable but constant. Brownian motion was first noticed by botanist Robert Brown in the 1820s. His discovery was a big clue that matter is made up of tiny moving particles, even though no one could see them at the time. So, every time you see a dust mote floating in sunlight or a pollen grain bouncing in water, you're witnessing a hidden world in action. And real proof that particles are always moving, even when things look still. Alright, here's something you probably haven't thought about since school. Matter isn't just solid liquid gas. There's a fourth state called plasma, and it's literally out of this world. So, plasma happens when you give a gas so much energy that its atoms split up into charged particles. We're talking about stuff you see in lightning neon signs, the sun. But plasma isn't just cool to look at. It's everywhere. Take the northern lights, or aurora. When particles from the sun slam into Earth's atmosphere, they turn gases like oxygen, nitrogen into plasma, creating those wild lights you see dancing in the sky. But here's where it gets really interesting. Plasma isn't just for epic light shows. It's being used in technology you might have at home. Ever heard of plasma air purifiers and air conditioners? These gadgets zap the air with a kind of mini lightning, turning oxygen and water into plasma. That plasma then breaks down bacteria, viruses, bad smells, making your airway cleaner. It's like a super high-tech cleaning crew, working 24/7. So next time you see a neon sign or flip on your air conditioner, remember, you're living with plasma, the wild child of the matter family. It lights up our sky, cleans our air, keeps pushing technology forward. Pretty awesome for something most people forget even exists, right?